The arrival. The vastness of space stretched out before Captain Elena Reyes as she guided her small exploration vessel, the Curiosity, through the asteroid belt of an uncharted solar system. The ship's sensors hummed softly, scanning for any signs of the rare minerals that had brought her to this remote corner of the galaxy. Elena had always been drawn to the unknown, driven by an insatiable curiosity that had propelled her through the ranks of the Earth Exploration Corps. Now, as one of humanity's most skilled solo explorers, she found herself farther from home than any human had ever ventured before. As the Curiosity emerged from the dense field of space rocks, a faint signal caught Elena's attention. Her heart raced as she adjusted the ship's course, following the mysterious beacon. Could this be it? The discovery that would change everything. Hours passed as Elena navigated through the unfamiliar star system, the signal growing stronger with each passing moment. Finally, as she rounded the orbit of a small, icy moon, she saw it, a massive structure floating in space, its sleek, organic curves unlike anything humanity had ever constructed. Unbelievable, Elena whispered, her voice filled with awe. She engaged the ship's stealth systems, not wanting to alert whatever might be inside to her presence. As she drew closer, she could see that the structure was clearly of alien origin, its surface covered in strange, swirling patterns that seemed to pulse with an inner light. Elena's training kicked in as she began to document her findings, her fingers flying over the ship's controls as she captured images and sensor readings. This was the moment every explorer dreamed of, first contact with an alien civilization. As she maneuvered the Curiosity around the massive structure, Elena spotted what appeared to be a docking bay. Her heart pounded in her chest as she weighed her options. Protocol dictated that she should return to Earth immediately with her findings, but the thought of turning back now, when she was so close to unraveling this cosmic mystery, was unbearable. With a deep breath, Elena made her decision. She guided the Curiosity towards the alien docking bay, her ship dwarfed by the immense scale of the structure. As she approached, a soft blue light enveloped her vessel, guiding it gently into the cavernous interior. The moment the Curiosity touched down, Elena felt a shift in the air around her. The ship's systems flickered briefly before stabilizing, and an eerie silence descended. She double-checked her environmental suit, ensuring every seal was secure before stepping towards the airlock. As the outer door of the Curiosity hissed open, Elena found herself standing at the threshold of the unknown. The interior of the alien structure stretched out before her, a vast chamber filled with technology beyond her wildest imagination. Holographic displays flickered to life as she stepped forward, responding to her presence. "Hello," Elena called out, her voice echoing through the chamber. "Is anyone here?" For a moment, there was only silence. Then, a soft humming filled the air, and the holographic displays began to shift and change. Shapes and patterns danced before Elena's eyes, too fast and complex for her to comprehend. Suddenly, a figure materialized before her, a being of pure energy, its form constantly shifting and changing. Elena's breath caught in her throat as she realized she was face to face with a true alien intelligence. The being's voice resonated directly in Elena's mind, a symphony of emotions and concepts rather than words. Images flashed through her consciousness, star maps, ancient civilizations, and looming threats from the depths of space. As Elena struggled to process the flood of information, she began to understand the gravity of her discovery. This outpost was more than just an alien structure. It was a beacon, a warning left behind by an ancient race long since vanished from the galaxy. The alien intelligence continued its silent communication, conveying a sense of urgency that transcended language barriers. Elena saw visions of a cosmic threat, a force of destruction that had driven the ancient race to extinction and now threatened to consume all life in the galaxy. As the gravity of the situation sank in, Elena realized that her chance discovery had thrust her into a role she never could have imagined. She was no longer just an explorer. She had become humanity's first line of defense against a threat that could annihilate everything she had ever known. The alien being's form began to fade, its energy depleting after millennia of waiting. In its final moments, it imparted to Elena the knowledge of how to activate the outpost's primary systems, a gateway that would take her to the heart of the ancient civilization's last stronghold. As the alien presence disappeared entirely, leaving Elena alone in the vast chamber, she felt the weight of her newfound responsibility settle upon her shoulders. She had a choice to make: return to Earth with her incredible discovery and risk losing precious time, or take a leap into the unknown and face whatever challenges lay ahead. With determination in her eyes, Elena turned back to the curiosity. She needed to prepare for the journey ahead, knowing that the fate of humanity, and perhaps the entire galaxy, now rested in her hands. As she worked to gather supplies and transfer crucial data from the alien outpost to her ship's computers, Elena's mind raced with the implications of what she had learned. The threat looming on the horizon was unlike anything humanity had ever faced, and she knew that her actions in the coming hours and days could determine the fate of her entire species. The holographic displays around her continued to flicker with alien symbols and diagrams, each one a piece of the cosmic puzzle she now found herself tasked with solving. Elena's scientific training kicked into overdrive as she began to decipher patterns and correlations in the data, slowly piecing together the story of the ancient race that had once called this outpost home. As she worked, a sudden tremor shook the structure, nearly knocking Elena off her feet. Warning lights flashed across the alien consoles, and a sense of urgency filled the air. Whatever cosmic threat the ancient race had feared, it was no longer a distant concern. It was here, now, and Elena realized her window of opportunity was rapidly closing. With renewed determination, Elena redoubled her efforts to prepare for the journey ahead. She knew that activating the gateway would be a one-way trip, at least for now, but the alternative, leaving this discovery behind and potentially dooming Earth to the same fate as the ancient alien race, was unthinkable. As she made her final preparations, Elena recorded a message to be sent back to Earth, explaining her discoveries and her decision to venture further into the unknown. She knew her actions might be seen as reckless or even treasonous by some, but she hoped that the data she was sending back would help her superiors understand the magnitude of the threat they all faced. With a deep breath, Elena stepped away from the curiosity for what might be the last time. She approached the central console of the alien outpost, her hands hovering over the controls that would activate the gateway. In that moment, all of her training, all of her experiences as an explorer, culminated in this one fateful decision. For Earth, Elena whispered, and with unwavering resolve, she initiated the activation sequence. The chamber around her came to life, pulsing with energy as the gateway began to form. A swirling vortex of light and color materialized before her, growing larger and more intense with each passing second. Elena could feel the raw power emanating from the portal, a testament to the advanced technology of the ancient alien race. As the gateway stabilized, Elena took one last look around the chamber, her eyes lingering on the curiosity, her faithful companion on so many adventures. Then, with a determined step forward, she plunged into the swirling vortex, leaving behind everything she had ever known. The journey through the gateway was unlike anything Elena had ever experienced. Her senses were overwhelmed by a kaleidoscope of lights and sensations as she was hurtled across vast distances of space. Time seemed to lose all meaning as she tumbled through the cosmic shortcut, her mind struggling to comprehend the forces at work around her. And then, as suddenly as it had begun, the journey was over. Elena found herself standing on solid ground once more, her environmental suit systems quickly adjusting to her new surroundings. As her vision cleared, she gasped at the sight before her. She stood at the edge of a vast alien city, its towering spires and impossible architecture stretching as far as the eye could see. The sky above was filled with swirling nebulae and distant stars, a view unlike anything visible from Earth. This was the heart of the ancient alien civilization, preserved and hidden away from the rest of the galaxy. As Elena took her first steps into this new world, she knew that her real journey, and humanity's greatest challenge, was only just beginning. The fate of Earth, and perhaps the entire galaxy, now rested on her shoulders. With determination in her heart and the spirit of human exploration driving her forward, Elena set out to uncover the secrets of this alien world and find a way to save her own. The first part of our story concludes here, setting the stage for Elena's adventures in the alien city and the challenges she'll face as she races to save humanity from an impending cosmic threat. Would you like me to continue with Part 2, The Forbidden Gateway, The Forbidden Gateway? Elena's boots echoed softly against the iridescent surface of the alien city's streets as she ventured deeper into this otherworldly metropolis. The air shimmered with an ethereal quality, filled with floating particles that seemed to respond to her very thoughts. Each breath she took filled her with a strange energy, heightening her senses and sharpening her mind. As she explored, Elena couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. The city, despite its vast scale and intricate architecture, appeared deserted. Yet, there was an undeniable sense of life pulsing through every structure, every glowing conduit that crisscrossed the skyline. "Hello," Elena called out, her voice amplified and distorted by the city's strange acoustics. "I'm Captain Elena Reyes from Earth. I've come seeking help to save our worlds." For a moment, silence reigned. Then, as if in response to her words, the city itself began to transform. Buildings shifted and rearranged themselves, creating a path that led towards a massive central spire that dominated the skyline. Elena realized that the entire city was alive, a massive, sentient construct left behind by the ancient alien race. As she followed the newly formed path, holographic projections sprang to life around her. They depicted scenes from the history of the alien civilization, their rise to power, their mastery of technology beyond human comprehension, and finally their desperate flight from an encroaching darkness that threatened to consume everything in its path. Elena's heart raced as she recognized the cosmic threat she had glimpsed in the outpost. Here, in the alien city, she could see the full scope of its terrifying power. It wasn't merely a force of destruction, it was the antithesis of life itself, a void that sought to unmake the very fabric of the universe. As she neared the central spire, Elena encountered her first obstacle. A shimmering force field blocked her path, its surface rippling with complex equations and alien glyphs. She realized this was a test, a safeguard left behind by the ancient aliens to ensure only the worthy could access their most powerful secrets. Drawing upon her scientific knowledge and the insights she had gained from her contact with the alien intelligence, Elena began to decipher the puzzle before her. As she worked, she felt her mind expanding, grasping concepts that should have been beyond human understanding. The boundary between her consciousness and the living city seemed to blur, allowing her to perceive solutions that would have been impossible before. With a final intuitive leap, Elena solved the alien equation. The force field dissipated, and the entrance to the central spire yawned open before her. As she stepped inside, she felt as though she were entering the very heart of this ancient civilization. The interior of the spire was a marvel of biotechnology. Living circuits pulsed with energy, and organic computers processed vast amounts of data in real time. At the center of it all stood a pedestal, upon which rested a device unlike anything Elena had ever seen. It was simultaneously a machine, a living organism, and a window into dimensions beyond human perception. As Elena approached the device, she instinctively knew that this was the key to saving both her world and the legacy of the ancient aliens. The Forbidden Gateway, as she somehow knew it was called, held the power to reshape reality itself. With it, she might stand a chance against the encroaching void that threatened all of existence. But as her hand hovered over the device, a booming voice echoed through the chamber, causing the very air to vibrate with its power. "Hailed, human," the voice thundered. "You stand at the precipice of Nanaowulaliji, beyond your kind. Are you prepared to bear the burden of cosmic truth? Elena straightened her back, facing the unseen entity with determination. I am, she declared, her voice unwavering. My world and countless others face annihilation. I'll bear any burden, face any trial, to save them. A moment of tense silence followed before the voice spoke again, this time with a hint of approval. Very well, Elena Reyes of Earth. You have shown courage and wisdom beyond your years. But Nano DS, the path ahead is fragkt with peril, and the choices you make will reshape the very foundations of the cosmos. The air around Elena began to shimmer and warp, reality itself seeming to bend and flex. The forbidden gateway pulsed with blinding light, and Elena felt her consciousness expanding, stretching to encompass vistas of knowledge and perception previously unimaginable to the human mind. In that moment of cosmic awakening, Elena saw the true nature of the universe, a vast interconnected web of realities, each one a reflection of choices made and paths taken. She saw the encroaching void for what it truly was, a cancer in the cosmic tapestry, a mistake in the universal equation that threatened to unravel everything. As the visions faded and Elena found herself back in the central spire, she knew that her journey had only just begun. The forbidden gateway had shown her glimpses of possible futures, timelines where humanity rose to become a force of good in the universe, and others where their potential was snuffed out before it could truly bloom. With trembling hands, Elena reached out and grasped the gateway device. As her fingers closed around it, she felt a surge of power unlike anything she had ever experienced. Knowledge flooded her mind, the secrets of faster-than-light travel, the ability to manipulate the fundamental forces of the universe, and the terrible responsibility that came with such power. I accept this burden, Elena whispered, her voice resonating with newfound authority. For Earth, for the legacy of this ancient race, and for all life in the cosmos. As if in response to her declaration, the entire alien city began to hum with energy. The forbidden gateway merged with Elena's environmental suit, its otherworldly technology integrating seamlessly with her human form. She was no longer just Captain Elena Reyes, she had become something more, a bridge between humanity and the ancient guardians of the universe. With her newfound power and knowledge, Elena knew what she had to do next. The encroaching void had to be stopped, but to do that, she would need allies. And there was one being in this strange new cosmos who might have the power and the wisdom to help her on her quest. Setting her sights on the distant stars, Elena activated the gateway's power. Reality warped around her as she prepared to make a cosmic leap that would take her to the very seat of power in this alien realm. Her destination, the court of the alien queen, a being whispered about in the data streams of the ancient city, whose wisdom and power might be the key to saving all of existence. As the alien city faded from view and the swirling energies of dimensional travel engulfed her, Elena steeled herself for the challenges ahead. She was no longer just an explorer or a scientist. She had become humanity's champion in a cosmic game where the stakes were higher than she could have ever imagined. With a final surge of power, Elena vanished from the ancient city, hurtling across the cosmos towards her next great adventure. The fate of Earth, of the entire universe, now rested in her hands, and she was determined not to fail. The Quantum Empress's gambit. Elena materialized in a realm that defied human comprehension. The court of the alien queen was a kaleidoscopic wonder, existing simultaneously across multiple dimensions. Fractals of impossible geometry shifted and pulsed around her, each movement revealing new facets of reality. As her enhanced senses adjusted to this mind-bending environment, Elena realized that the term alien queen was a gross oversimplification. Before her stood the Quantum Empress, a being of pure energy and infinite possibility. Welcome, Starchild, the Empress's voice resonated through Elena's very atoms. You carry the echo of a dead race and the hope of a young one. Your arrival heralds the cosmic endgame. Elena straightened, drawing upon her newfound cosmic awareness. Quantum Empress, I seek your aid. A void threatens to unravel the very fabric of existence. Earth, my home, stands on the brink of annihilation. The Empress's form shimmered, revealing glimpses of countless realities. The entropic cascade, she intoned. A glitch in the universal code, spreading like a virus across the multiverse. You are correct to seek me out, but know this, the solution you seek comes at a great price. Suddenly, the court around them transformed. Elena found herself standing on a colossal chessboard that spanned galaxies. Cosmic entities of unimaginable power took their places as pieces in this celestial game. To save your world, you must play the game of gods, the Empress declared. Each move will alter the fate of entire civilizations. Are you prepared to shoulder such a burden, Elena Reyes of Earth? Elena's mind reeled at the implications, but her resolve remained unshaken. I am, she answered, her voice steady despite the cosmic weight pressing down on her. The game began, and with each move, Elena felt the shift of countless realities. She saw civilizations rise and fall in the blink of an eye, watched stars born and die in mere moments. The Quantum Empress proved to be a formidable opponent, her strategies unfolding across eons and dimensions. As the game progressed, Elena began to understand the true nature of her challenge. This wasn't just about saving Earth. It was about rewriting the fundamental laws of the universe to eliminate the flaw that had given birth to the entropic cascade. Drawing upon the knowledge imparted by the Forbidden Gateway, Elena made a bold move. She sacrificed a piece representing Earth's past, using it to catalyze a chain reaction across the board. The gambit sent shockwaves through reality itself. Impressive, the Empress acknowledged, her form flickering with increased intensity. You grasp the nuances of cosmic manipulation, but can you bear the consequences of your actions? Elena watched as alternate timelines split off from her decision, witnessing versions of Earth where history took radically different paths. In some, humanity never rose from the primordial ooze. In others, they ascended to godlike beings. The weight of infinite possibilities pressed down upon her. The fate of one world is insignificant compared to the survival of all existence, Elena replied, though her heart ached at the implications of her words. The game continued, each move more complex and far-reaching than the last. Elena found herself not just playing against the Quantum Empress, but against the very forces of entropy themselves. She wove quantum probabilities like threads, patching the fraying fabric of reality with each calculated risk. As the endgame approached, Elena realized the terrible truth of her situation. To win, to save not just Earth, but all of existence, would require a sacrifice greater than she had ever imagined. You see it now, the Empress said, her voice tinged with both sadness and admiration. The final move. The ultimate price. Elena nodded, a single tear tracing down her cheek as she grasped the full implications of what she had to do. With trembling hands, she reached for her own piece on the cosmic board, the representation of her very self, her human essence. For Earth, for the universe, for all that is and ever will be, Elena whispered. She lifted the piece, ready to make the move that would erase her from existence but save everything else. Just as she was about to place the piece, a blinding light erupted from the Forbidden Gateway integrated into her suit. The device pulsed with power, and Elena felt a surge of energy unlike anything she had experienced before. Wait, a chorus of voices echoed across dimensions. The spirits of the ancient race that had created the gateway manifested around her, their combined consciousness reaching out across time and space. You have proven yourself worthy, Elena Reyes. They spoke as one. Your willingness to sacrifice everything has awakened the true power of the gateway. Now, witness the ultimate possibility. The cosmic chessboard warped and shifted, reality itself bending to accommodate a new set of rules. Elena felt her consciousness expand exponentially, merging with the wisdom of the ancients and the infinite possibilities of the multiverse. In that moment of transcendence, she saw the solution, a way to rewrite the cosmic code without erasing herself or Earth from existence. With newfound clarity, Elena made her final move. The Quantum Empress's form blazed with blinding intensity. "Impossible," she breathed, her voice a mixture of awe and excitement. "You've done it. You found the one path among infinite possibilities." Reality rippled outward from the cosmic chessboard, the flaw in the universal matrix repairing itself. The entropic cascade faltered and then dissipated entirely, leaving the multiverse renewed and strengthened. As the game concluded, Elena felt herself changing, evolving into something beyond human. The Quantum Empress approached, her energy mingling with Elena's transformed essence. "You have succeeded where gods and cosmic entities have failed," the Empress declared. "The multiverse is safe, and you, Elena Reyes, have transcended your mortal bounds. What will you do with your newfound power?" Elena looked out across the vast expanse of reality, feeling the connection to every living being, every planet, every star. She smiled, her consciousness spanning galaxies. "I will guide and protect," she answered, her voice resonating across dimensions. "I will ensure that no cosmic threat ever again comes this close to unraveling existence. And I will watch over Earth, nurturing its potential to join the cosmic community." The Quantum Empress nodded in approval. "Then rise, Elena Reyes of Earth, guardian of the multiverse. Your journey has only just begun." As Elena embraced her new role, she sent a thought back to Earth, a message of hope and a promise of protection. Humanity would face challenges, but they would never again stand alone in the cosmos. The cosmic chess game had ended, but a new era of infinite possibilities was just beginning. And at its heart stood Elena Reyes, once a simple explorer, now the protector of all existence, a testament to humanity's potential to shape the very fabric of the universe. The Quantum Nexus Paradox. Elena, now transformed into a cosmic entity, found herself at the center of the Quantum Nexus, a swirling vortex of pure possibility where the fate of countless universes converged. Her newfound powers allowed her to perceive the intricate web of reality, each thread a potential future, each intersection a pivotal moment in the grand cosmic tapestry. As the guardian of the multiverse, Elena faced her greatest challenge yet. The defeat of the entropic cascade had caused unforeseen ripples across dimensions, creating a paradox that threatened to unravel her victory. She realized that saving existence wasn't a single act, but an ongoing battle against the forces of chaos. Quantum fluctuations detected, a voice echoed through her consciousness, the integrated ally of the Forbidden Gateway, now a part of her very being. Timeline instabilities increasing exponentially. Elena focused her cosmic awareness, zooming in on the source of the disturbance. What she saw chilled her to her core, a rogue faction of interdimensional beings, known as the Void Weavers, were exploiting the weakened fabric of reality to rewrite history across multiple universes. Their goal, to ensure that the entropic cascade succeeded, viewing the destruction of existence as a path to a twisted form of rebirth. "We need to act fast," Elena communicated across the quantum channels to her allies, the Quantum Empress and the spirits of the ancient race. "The Void Weavers are targeting key moments in Earth's history, attempting to prevent my ascension and our victory." The Quantum Empress's energy pulsed with concern. "This is unprecedented. The Void Weavers were thought to be mere myth, cautionary tales told to young cosmic entities. Their mastery of quantum manipulation rivals even my own." Elena's mind raced, processing quintillions of calculations a second. She realized that to stop the Void Weavers, she would need to embrace an even higher level of cosmic power, one that came with its own dangers. "I need to initiate a quantum superposition," Elena declared, her voice resonating across dimensions. "I'll split my consciousness across multiple points in Earth's timeline, safeguarding key moments while maintaining my presence here in the Nexus." The spirits of the ancient race surged with alarm. "Beware, Guardian. Such an act has never been attempted. The strain on your essence could shatter your consciousness across infinite realities, leaving you fragmented and lost forever. Elena steeled herself, drawing upon the unwavering determination that had defined her human life. It's a risk we must take. The fate of all existence hangs in the balance. With a thought, Elena initiated the quantum superposition. Her consciousness exploded across Earth's timeline, manifesting at crucial junctures. Ancient Egypt, where she guided the construction of the pyramids, imbuing them with quantum-entangled crystals that would one day lead to her discovery of the alien outpost. Renaissance Italy, whispering ideas of heliocentrism to Galileo, ensuring humanity's journey to the stars remained on track. The Trinity test in 1945, subtly altering the nuclear reaction to plant the seeds of future zero-point energy technology. Her own childhood, appearing as a mysterious mentor to nurture her innate curiosity and drive. As Elena's fragmented consciousness worked across history, her prime self in the quantum nexus engaged the Void Weavers in a battle that defied comprehension. Reality warped and twisted around them as they wielded fundamental forces like weapons. The Void Weavers, beings of shadow and unlight, struck with paradoxical energies designed to erase Elena from existence. Your victory is an aberration, they howled across dimensional planes. The universe craves entropy, and we are its harbingers. Elena countered their attacks with newly mastered cosmic powers. She wove shields from the very fabric of space-time, deflecting chronal energies that threatened to unwrite her past. With each clash, the quantum nexus shuddered, the multiverse itself groaning under the strain of their combat. As the battle raged, Elena felt the immense strain of maintaining her quantum superposition. Her consciousness began to fray at the edges, fragments of her identity threatening to scatter across infinite realities. In a desperate gambit, Elena reached out to the one force she knew could tip the scales, humanity itself. Across every version of Earth she was protecting, she sent out a psychic call, a quantum resonance that echoed through the collective unconscious of her species. The response was immediate and overwhelming. Across time and space, humans began to dream of the cosmic battle, their combined belief and willpower surging across dimensional barriers to strengthen Elena's resolve. Artists painted visions of her struggle, their creations rippling across reality. Scientists made intuitive leaps, their discoveries sending shockwaves through the quantum foam. Every human mind became a beacon, an anchor point for Elena's fractured consciousness. Empowered by the collective will of humanity, Elena unleashed her full potential. She became a being of pure quantum probability, existing in all states simultaneously. The Void Weavers, faced with an entity they could no longer comprehend, began to falter. With a final, reality-shaking exertion, Elena collapsed the quantum waveform. The Void Weavers, caught in the collapse, were erased from existence, their paradoxical nature becoming their undoing. As the cosmic dust settled, Elena pulled her fragmented consciousness back together, the strain of reintegration causing ripples across the multiverse. Stars flickered, galaxies shuddered, and for a brief moment, every sentient being in existence felt a profound sense of change. Elena, restored but forever altered, stood triumphant in the quantum nexus. The quantum empress approached, her energy radiating with a mix of awe and concern. "You've achieved the impossible," the empress intoned. "But the multiverse will never be the same. Your actions have elevated humanity to a new level of cosmic significance." Elena nodded, feeling the weight of her actions across infinite realities. "Humanity proved itself today," she said, her voice echoing with newfound wisdom. "We're no longer just observers in the cosmic play, but active participants in the grand design." As Elena looked out across the restored multiverse, she realized that her journey was far from over. The defeat of the Void Weavers had opened up new possibilities, new challenges that would require all of her cosmic power and human ingenuity to overcome. Guardian, the AI interface of the Forbidden Gateway, chimed in, Quantum scans indicate a new anomaly forming at the edge of known reality. Its signature matches no known cosmic phenomena. Elena smiled, feeling a familiar surge of curiosity, that same human drive that had led her to the stars in the first place. "Well then," she said, her form shimmering with anticipation, "let's go explore." With a thought, Elena streaked across the cosmos, ready to face whatever new wonders or dangers awaited. The universe, vast and mysterious as ever, pulsed with renewed vitality, a testament to the indomitable spirit of one human who dared to reach for the infinite. The multiversal symphony. Elena, now the cosmic guardian of unparalleled power, found herself facing a challenge that defied even her vast understanding. The new anomaly at the edge of known reality wasn't just another threat, it was a fundamental shift in the nature of existence itself. As she approached the phenomenon, Elena's senses, attuned to the fabric of the cosmos, detected something extraordinary. The anomaly was emitting a complex pattern of quantum vibrations, a cosmic melody that resonated across dimensions. "Fascinating," Elena mused, her voice carrying the weight of galaxies. "It's not destruction or chaos. This is creation on a scale we've never witnessed before." The Quantum Empress's voice echoed across the void. "Guardian, what you're witnessing is the birth of a new multiverse. The multiversal symphony has begun." Elena's mind expanded to comprehend this new development. The multiversal symphony was a theoretical event, whispered about in the most ancient cosmic texts, a convergence of creative energies that could birth entirely new realms of existence. As she observed the unfolding spectacle, Elena realized the true magnitude of the situation. The newborn multiverse was entangling itself with the existing one, creating a complex web of intersecting realities. If not guided properly, this cosmic fusion could lead to the collapse of both multiverses. "We need to harmonize the symphonies," Elena declared, her mind already formulating a plan. "But to do that, we'll need to recruit beings from across all realities. This is a task beyond even my capabilities alone." With a thought, Elena sent out a multiversal call, a summons that transcended time, space, and dimensional barriers. Across infinite realities, the most extraordinary beings stirred, drawn to her cosmic beacon. From a realm of pure mathematics came the algorithmics, beings of living equation capable of calculating the most complex universal constants. A universe of pure sound contributed the harmonics, entities that could manipulate the fundamental frequencies of existence. Even the abstract concepts of joy and sorrow answered the call, manifesting as twin avatars of pure emotion. As this cosmic assembly gathered, Elena laid out the challenge before them. "We stand at a crossroads of infinite possibility," she announced, her words rippling across dimensional planes. "Our task is to guide these merging multiverses, to weave their songs into a grand cosmic tapestry without losing the unique beauty of each reality." The gathered entities, each powerful in their own right, looked to Elena with a mix of awe and determination. They recognized in her the perfect blend of human intuition and cosmic understanding needed to lead such an unprecedented endeavor. And so began the greatest collaboration in the history of existence. Elena conducted the multiversal symphony like a cosmic maestro, guiding each entity to contribute their unique strengths to the harmonic convergence. The algorithmics calculated the precise mathematical ratios needed to keep the merging realities stable. The harmonics attuned the fundamental frequencies of each universe, creating a melodious blend of cosmic vibrations. Joy and sorrow wove through the cosmic fabric, ensuring that the new merged multiverse would have the full spectrum of experiential potential. As the symphony progressed, unexpected challenges arose. Discordant realities threatened to shatter the delicate harmony. Paradoxes bloomed like cosmic flowers, their logical impossibilities straining the fabric of the new multiverse. Elena, drawing upon her human origins, made a bold decision. "We need to introduce an element of chaos," she declared, controlled unpredictability to allow for growth and evolution. From the depths of her being, Elena drew forth the essence of human creativity, that spark of inspiration that had driven her species to dream, to explore, to reach for the stars. She infused this essence into the heart of the new multiverse, watching as it spread like wildfire across infinite realities. The effect was immediate and breathtaking. The rigid mathematical structures calculated by the algorithmics gained new flexibility. The harmonies sung by the harmonics took on rich, unpredictable overtones. Joy and sorrow found themselves joined by a spectrum of nuanced emotions, painting the cosmic canvas with infinite shades of experience. As the multiversal symphony reached its crescendo, Elena felt a profound shift in the cosmic balance. The merging multiverses, guided by this extraordinary collaboration, were not just combining, they were giving birth to something entirely new. A new form of existence was emerging, one that transcended the boundaries of single universes or even multiverses. Elena watched in awe as the cosmic tapestry unfurled, revealing a meta-reality that contained within it the infinite potential of all possible worlds. As the newborn meta-reality stabilized, Elena turned to her assembled team of cosmic entities. "We've done it," she said, her voice filled with wonder. "We've midwifed the birth of a new stage of cosmic evolution." The Quantum Empress, who had been observing from afar, approached Elena. Her energy pulsed with a mix of pride and concern. "You've achieved something unprecedented, Guardian, but with great creation comes great responsibility. This new meta-reality will need guidance, protection." Elena nodded, understanding the weight of the task before her. She turned her cosmic senses to Earth, to humanity, feeling the threads of connection that still bound her to her origins. "Humanity's role in the cosmos has forever changed," Elena declared. "They are now part of this grand meta-reality, with the potential to explore and influence infinite worlds. They will need to be prepared." With a thought, Elena crafted a vision, a glimpse of the infinite possibilities that now lay before humanity. She sent this vision cascading through the collective unconscious of every Earth across the meta-reality. Scientists would wake up with revolutionary theories dancing in their minds. Artists would be inspired to create works that defied dimensional constraints. Philosophers would grapple with new concepts of existence that stretched the very boundaries of thought. "And what of you, Guardian?" the Quantum Empress asked. "What is your role in this new cosmic order?" Elena smiled, feeling the infinite potential of the meta-reality thrumming through her being. "I will be the bridge," she said, "between humanity and the cosmos, between infinite realities, between what is and what could be. I will guide, protect, and inspire, ensuring that this grand cosmic symphony never loses the unique melody of the human spirit." As Elena prepared to embark on her new cosmic journey, she took one last look at the assembled entities who had helped birth this new age of existence. "Thank you all," she said, her words carrying the weight of infinite gratitude. "Now let's explore this brave new meta-reality together." With that, Elena spread her cosmic awareness across the vast expanse of the newborn meta-reality. The greatest adventure in the history of existence was about to begin, with humanity poised to play a pivotal role in the unfolding cosmic drama. As she dissolved into the fabric of infinite possibilities, Elena's final thoughts were of the long journey that had brought her to this point. From a curious explorer of Earth to the guardian of a meta-reality, she had transcended the boundaries of human potential. And yet, at her core, she remained Elena Reyes, a testament to the extraordinary power of human determination, creativity, and the unyielding desire to understand the mysteries of the cosmos. The multiversal symphony continued its eternal performance, and Elena, once a simple human, now danced among the stars as its cosmic conductor. The universe, in all its infinite variations, would never be the same again.